emotes in here.
That's
We're
cool.
chilling. We're vibing. What the hell are you saying?
Look at the letter they just sent out.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's actually some interesting stuff.
21st of February. I can't wait for the thing. I really hope he's not bad. I really hope he's not bad.
Hey, either way, he's gonna look better than he does in the new movie.
That's a good point. Hopefully sound better too. I swear if they do the same voice, imagine.
Hey,
All right, season one first half rank finalization. Oh
they
really?
they did it because of my request though.
What?
What?
The
Yeah,
rank
did
Oh,
what?
reset.
man. Oh,
Human touch,
well,
human
he just
touch,
dropped four
human torch having a
four
power up
ranks,
with storm is gonna be tough.
which I
Oh, is
don't
that
know why
true?
that's a thing, but I guess it's
Wait,
fine.
does he have a team up with Storm?
Who?
Human
Fi-
Torch?
Uh, Human Torch?
I
He
actually think
could.
that's gonna
Yeah,
be.
they teamed up in the comics
I
a couple
I am
times.
perfectly happy with teams that pick two flying characters. When teams pick two flying characters, and you pick a Punisher or a Hela or a
I
Bucky,
agree,
you think the movie
but
thing
I
isn't terrible?
think
I think his voice is
if
just.
they're going to keep adding more
I
flying
want a thing
characters,
that
they need to
sounds like
add.
this. You know, when they did the 2005 movie
Like,
and
I'm
they had
cool
the
with
thing
it,
there, I thought
except I
his
feel like
voice
the
was
tanks need
good.
more to
But
do
this guy's
against
voice
it.
and his
Like, I don't feel
cooking,
like you
it's
have
like,
any
oh,
tanks
you
that
know,
counter flying
a
characters that
little
well.
robot guy,
Especially
like
like
tasting
melee
food. That's
ones,
not what I want with thing. I want the thing to be rough and depressed. I'm a rock now.
right?
I want to kill myself, Mr. Reed Richards. You gotta
Like
kill me.
Thor,
And
because
then
he uses E
Pedro
and his
Pascal
pet.
as Reed Richards. I want a nerd. I want a
Kind of
fucking
hard.
skinny guy. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm
I don't know.
a
What do you
little
think?
unbased.
What are you talking
I
about,
think
Sammy?
I think that I think that if they do a team up like that, like if it's a damage buff, let's say, you know, they get powers, or if they like infuse their lightning and fire if they hit at the same time, that could be cool. But if it's one of these things where it's like, oh yeah, you get to press C to do a, an area of attack with either of them, I think that's gonna be lame. I think it should reward like teamwork. I think that,
That'd be cool.
yeah, like my favorite team ups. Honestly, I think my favorite single team up in the game is Rockets with the uh, the
Damn
Gun
right.
Boys, just because
Yeah.
it takes teamwork to do that. And like Hulk with Wolverine. To me, that's cool. All the other team ups, you're not teaming up at all. You're not doing anything. You just get something else from that person.
I agree. That's true.
Joe, are you here?
Like, it should be more interactive for the team ups.
For sure. I remember when the 2005 Fantastic Four came out. I remember the movie. I think I saw it in theaters. Must have been 10 years old at the time. But I also remember the game adaptation. That was super fun. And one thing that was very unique about the way that they did that, because the whole movie premise was them like being an awkward team and they needed to learn to work together. You know how it is. Like, oh, the flame on. You flamed on too early, and then you almost flamed us, and blah blah blah. But towards the end, they kicked Doom's ass. Like Reed Richards grabbed him. Sue like made a force bubble, and then Thing was just punching him, and then like Johnny Storm, I don't know, lit everybody on fire. Whatever. The game did that exact same concept where like you had to. I couldn't remember if it's like quick time events or whatever, but you switched between the characters, and then you had like your ultimate special power, and you got to team up with all of them. That shit was amazing. I wish the game was more like that. Not like quick time events, but when they had team ups, if you had to like time your stuff at the same time or something, that'd be legit. Yeah, exactly. Hulk and Wolverine. The only problem I have with Hulk and Wolverine is the fact that
I can see that. I think that'd be more rewarding and make it a more, like, skill,
yeah,
like, require more skill, which is, I think, is always a good thing.
which is hard for this
Especially
game
if they're trying to further their competitive, you know.
to have teammates that actually work together. Doesn't work. The only problem that I have with the Wolverine Hulk
But,
team up
yeah, I
is
agree.
Is that
It'd be
if
cool
you
if
have
they
a
did
Hulk
something
that's throwing,
like
he could just fucking throw you off the map. I hate that.
interactive with their ults too. Like
How
I don't
so?
know what his ult
Human
will
Torch
look
and Storm
like.
power up is
Like
called
if you could,
Omega Fire.
if they both use like their ults in sync,
Let's
they get more of a bonus than
let
just
Josh
one or the
finish
other
talking yapping.
using it by themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Like more
Exactly. If
damage
they
or something.
successfully hit it or
Like
something.
timed it,
Yeah.
yeah, or I don't know, some kind of stuff like that. But we have nothing. I guess we don't have a lot of like team ups that actually affect like abilities you can use in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think
Um,
that's I think that's a downside of this game. But
yeah,
chat
that's true.
says
But that's a lot of ways for them to improve the game as well. I mean, it's pretty early on.
for sure, for sure. I just don't know who's saying this kind of stuff besides, me with my super base takes. Chat says that the power up is called Omega Fire. Storm can consume one of Torch's fire tornadoes into her ultimate to ignite her hurricane. See, I'm already liking it.
Okay.
Likewise, Human Torch can turn Storm's hurricane into a fiery hurricane with his ultimate, which will
Oh, so
enlarge
they
and
already did that.
intensify any fire tornadoes caught in its path. I mean, thank you, Twisted. Like that's exactly what the game needs more of, and I think it's better off for it. Did Joe die? Do you think?
100%.
We'll just run
Call
one.
him.
We'll run one. I can't call Joe. He has children like I do.